Okay, should have been filming this from the beginning, but it's been a bit of an ongoing project. Washer died. It just started to hum. Okay, so it sounded for all the world like either a bad cap or a bad startup switch, and that's where I started. I pulled the motor out, and you can plug it in, and as long as you spun it, she'd start up and run normally. So I checked the starter switch, and the weights were free and the contacts were still working properly. So I traced the wire diagram. All right, started by seeing, did I get power in front of the starter switch, double checking to make sure there's not a break in the wire. I had power in front. Did I have power after? I had power after. So on this diagram here, these, by the way, are usually tucked inside that. Right, it comes back through the start switch and around to a contact in the main switch. And that wire was yellow. That one's right there. So I checked that I have power at the other end of that, thus checking were the windings okay. And I did. And at that point, what have I got to lose, right? So I pulled this switch apart, and sure enough, inside the yellow wire goes into a contact over here, and they had welded together. So I got a screwdriver in there and I gave her a little tweak, and the two contacts sprang free, and it works normally now. I don't know why they welded together. I don't know how long it'll last that I just popped them free, but it works again. So if you got a Kenmore 400 and you have those same similar things, I mean, you might start with a new switch. I don't know what they run, although you could also pull it apart like I did. I never did get it out. You should understand that. I never did get it off this black metal bar. But when you pull this part out of the switch, there's some clips, right? The whole thing came out in your hand, and so you had the whole switch, and I was able to work on it, but I never did get it out of there. And I broke part of this knob pulling it apart, so they really do not want you. I broke this part right here. I'll have to melt that plastic over and some epoxy or something. This well, just trust me, that black piece will pop out. So that's what I broke off, trying to get the stupid thing apart. But anyways, there you go. If you just got a strange humming, I mean, these things are super easy to pull out. Motors are very, very tough. Capacitors rarely fail. Switches, that's a very likely culprit. Anyways, I fixed it for free. I'm going to put it back into service and screw it. If it fails again, I'll know right where it is, and I'll price that. And if that is not so expensive, and I can figure out how to get it out of there, then I'll just replace it.